Welcome to Lead Loud. My name is Rich Mulholland. I'm the founder and chief evangelist of Presentation Powerhouse Missing Link. Every week I try and answer questions for you on presenting, public speaking, how to show up when you're in great meetings. This week is no different. This week, the question I will be answering for you is, should I swear in meetings? Now, if you wanted something more highbrow than that, well, my friends, I'm afraid you're shit out of luck, because that's what we're addressing when we come back. Stick around. All right, so should we swear in meetings? Well, my friends, the answer to that question is yes, probably. Let me give you the backstory. I just got back off a speaking tour. I was traveling for the last month. I've been in Mexico and in the US, which I'll be sharing some ideas and some thoughts from those again in the next couple of weeks. However, what was really great was at the end of the one gig, in fact, my last show in Houston, a guy called Chris and his wife walked up to me and they said, "Hey, we saw you speak 5 years ago in Guadalajara, and you said something that stuck with us ever since." And then they proceeded to tell me, and it happened to be a story that I told them about swearing. Now, as an aside, it just reminded me that there's just the tremendous impact that being a public speaker can have, and just the fact that you really can make an impact on people, never to forget it. Anyway, it was quite moving for me, especially when you hear the topic. So basically what I told them is that I teach Missing Link staff to swear strategically. Now, here's my theory. I find the most big executives and that I go to, they generally swear. The more senior you are in a meeting, the more likely people are to swear in meetings. But they didn't when I was in the room. And I was walking in my early 20s at the time, tattoos and pairs of shorts, and everyone would be polite to me. "Hello there, hi, good day to you." I don't know why they're all English, but there you have it. So then they would ask something and I would drop in the first swear. Now, I would never make the first one a fuck. I would lead with a shit. So what I would do is I would open and I would say, "So sorry, guys. Well, couldn't believe I'm so glad I made it here on time. The traffic today was shit." And I did that under the breath swear. I'm like, shit. You can get away with saying almost anything. If you say it under the breath, you're saying, "I know this is wrong, so I'll do it." But what happens is their swearometer goes off like, oh, this dude's all right. And so what will happen is almost invariably one of two things. Thing number one, everybody will look to the one person in the room and they'll be like, "Oh, I wonder how they reacted to it." And then I know, okay, too much. Or they would be like, "Dude, yeah, it's so fucking terrible." And then we're just two people who swear. One is like, "Oh, we shit and we fuck." And what happens is people only swear with people they're comfortable with. And what happens when I walk out of the room, they get like, "That guy's all right. He's one of us." And I know it sounds crazy, but try it on for size. Go into a meeting. Next time you're in a meeting, do something like this. And don't go straight away with Tourette syndrome, but try and just drop that under the breath shit. Like, "Oh, yeah, sorry. I prepared this presentation, I hope it's not bloody shit and boring," if you know what I'm saying. Whatever it is you do, but try that and then watch. Do they do that subtle check, or do they immediately see your shit and raise you a fuck? If they raise you a fuck, you've made them comfortable in their own space, and then you're off to do work. That's it. Small story that impacted people that they remembered 5 years later. Heck, they even told their children about it. And if they're telling their children, then I should tell you. So you should go swear in a meeting today. So what are you still doing here? Fuck off. Okay. Legal has told me I can't just tell you to fuck off. So yes, please go about your business. Do what you have to do, and like and subscribe. Like, come on, guys, like and subscribe and share these videos with people. And until next time, lead loud. Peace.